Well, it's time to harvest some celery, whether I like it or not. If you remember, I grew these several months ago, put them in here, and they were just cuttings basically. And now I've got 21 little pots of celery that are growing out of control, and that's what they do. And this is an aquaponic environment. And let me show you here. This is one of them. I just pulled it out because they're getting so big that I have to harvest them. And what I'm doing is I'm taking small cuttings of these and putting them back in there. I'll show you that in a minute. But here's 3 that I have to take out today. And as you can see, they're growing quite well. And these I've got the cups taken off of. But as you can see, they're doing quite well. And this is more celery than we know what to do with right now. But let me show you here. Now you see, this is the same grow bed that I showed you earlier on another celery thing. But that's what we're doing, is we're pulling these out of here. And you can see there's the celery over there. And I've pulled the cups off of them. And there's one of them. And then I've taken a cutting here, like right here. See? And I start another one. And the same thing over here. Take a cutting and start another one. Now I've got another hole over there to start another one, and I'm going to do that. And here's the cup that goes in it. So I'm going to start another one. And it's pretty simple. What you do is, like I showed you before, you just find a piece like here's one right here. You just find a piece with some roots on it. And that doesn't have much roots, but it's got enough. And then what we'll do is just put it in here. And we'll start another plant over here. And there we go. And we're ready to roll. Anyway, so that'll start a new plant, and we'll have to harvest that in a month or so. In the meantime, we'll just work our way back across these. Now there's 21 of these. And as you can see, they're growing faster than we can possibly use them. But anyway, that's celery, and celery's working pretty good. And we've got more celery than we know what to do with, and it's just this one little grow bed, little raft. Okay, now before I bring this stuff in the house, I'm going to do a little pre-harvesting here because there's just so much celery here. I don't need to take the best pieces. So let me I'll show you. Now, of course, when you take this in the house, you've got to clean them and wash them off. But what I'm going to do to start with is take this one, for example, and just cut it like right about there. Now, I'll put that in the composter in a minute. But as you can see, we've got a cross-sectional, see? And there's a nice big one in the middle, and then there's other ones outside. Now, so what I'm going to do now is just cut pieces that'll fit in my little basket here. And we'll probably cut them up more when we get them in the house. But just for right now, that one, this one, and let's see how they fall apart now. And let's see, let's throw that one away. We use these to make soup and all kinds of things. Put them in salads, of course. And it seems a shame to throw all these away, but we just have so much of it. That's how. Now this one I'm not gonna do because you know how hollow that is. I don't like those. Not that there's something wrong with it. It's just that they don't taste quite as good. So, all right, now here's another nice one. You see that? So we're gonna cut off the white parts, and matter of fact, anyway, and then we'll. Yeah, I don't like this one either, so we'll throw that one away. Okay, so there, we're all done cutting up what I want to save, and there's a nice little bunch of celery, and we're going to bring that in and cut it up into pieces. We'll use it in salad and soups and things like that. Then, it's really good stuff. This tastes a lot better than what you're going to get in the store. And I had so much leftover that here's the leftovers in the composter that we're going to compost down. Now the other thing we might want to do while we're here is bring in some more lettuce. Now here's some lettuce, and I think this is bib lettuce. Now it's not, it hasn't formed a full head yet, but this is big enough to bring in the house and have some nice salad. So I might just do that. Well, here we are up in the kitchen, and after cutting them up and cleaning them up and rinsing them off and so forth, this is what we have. As you can see, that's a pretty good sized bowl, and that's a lot of celery, and these are only the best pieces of those 3 stalks I had. But anyway, these are really delicious, and like I say, soups, salads, all kinds of things you can use these for, and they're absolutely delicious. And of course, because they're so small and young, I guess that's the reason, that this has a lot more flavor, and it's virtually stringless, and much better than what you can get in the store.